The back of the chair had prevented him from falling back. The head tilted unnaturally. His right hand clutched the keyboard with blue fingers. The fear was frozen in half-open eyes. The third case for tonight in the city, the young inspector noticed. There were 2 other cases a couple of months ago. Major Sormov approached the table and cautiously picked up the plastic packaging of the laser disc from the floor with 2 fingers. No visible damage. Looks like another cerebral hemorrhage, he asked the expert, Captain Chashkin, who was standing nearby. Looks like it, he replied quietly. As in all those cases, no external damage. It's like a blow from within, opening to be confirmed. What did the parents say? Nothing intelligible. You understand their condition. They say that they went to bed, and he stayed in his room, alone. There were no friends round. He really liked this game. Stayed up all night. Found him like this in the morning. When did the death occur? Primarily, we can say between 12 and 1 in the morning. What about the others? When did this happen to the others? Somov paused, took out a cigarette and lit it nervously. Also around the same time. How old is he? He turned 17 a month ago. Okay. Explore every centimetre here. Ask the neighbours, his friends, acquaintances. You know the drill. I'm expecting a detailed report in 2 hours. The smoke from the unextinguished cigarette rose in a thin stream, dissolving in the stuffy air of the office. Tell me what's going on, said Somov, as he took out another cigarette and twisted it between his fingers, but he didn't light it. I don't know where to start. My head is spinning, Chashkin said hoarsely, sitting down opposite Somov at the table. What is it? Tell me now, Somov insisted patiently. Chashkin poured water from a decanter into a glass and drank it in one gulp. Come on, lay it out. What did you find out? Nothing special. Chashkin wiped his forehead with a handkerchief. Somov nervously tapped the index finger of his right hand on the table. Death was due to a cerebral hemorrhage. To date, we have 5 cases in the city. All victims are between 14 and 18 years old. 2 incidences occurred last month and 3 last night. There were no signs of external injuries on the body. An autopsy shows that the brain seemed to have exploded from an internal blow. Chashkin fell silent. Is that all you found out? I knew that myself. Death came while playing at the computer. Chashkin fell silent again, and somehow strangely looked at Somov. That's clear. What else? They all played the same game. This may or may not have been a coincidence. A strange coincidence. What game? The game is called Prince of Peace, a shooter game. It's an RPG. I myself sometimes indulge in computer games. I haven't played it myself, but I've seen it played. Graphics are excellent. There has never been such a game with solid realism. At the last level, you have to fight the Prince of Darkness and kill him. But they say that it's very difficult to reach the last level. I don't know anyone who's got to him. Enough about the game, Somov interrupted. Let's get down to business. All the victims were playing the same game. And what of it? It's not just a coincidence. I guess so. And what are your conclusions? I don't know yet. This is beyond reasonable. But that's not all. I asked the neighbouring regional centre, and so they have the same thing there. Almost the same. 2 cases, a month ago, and 4 tonight. I'm sure that this is happening all over the country. And not only in the country. The circulation of this game is large. Well... Somov rubbed the bridge of his nose, assuming that all these cases are related to the next game. What next? It is necessary to talk with the author of the game. Chashkin looked without looking up at Somov, and for some reason he felt uneasy from this look. Are you going to go abroad? No, the author is ours, Russian. Lives in our city. I already know everything. Let's go. Calling didn't work, so here they are outside a dilapidated door. Somov tapped his knuckles. Footsteps were heard, then died away behind the dirty door with the peeling paint. Somov knocked again. There was a rumble outside the door, which soon died down. What the hell? Open up! Somov banged again, using his fist.
Who's there?
It was barely audible outside the door. Police! Open up! The door opened with a creak, and through the crack appeared the pale, thin face of a man of an indeterminate age, wearing glasses and a beard. His face broke into a strange smile. Come in, please. The owner of the apartment, a short, puny little man, led Somov and Chashchin through a long, dark corridor into a room. The apartment was a terrible mess and desolated. Sit down here, please. The owner was exquisitely polite. They sat down on the worn sofa. Daylight barely penetrated the thick curtains. The owner settled down opposite on a creaky chair. We need Moses Lazarevich Hoffman, Somov began. He is in front of you. Moses Lazarevich smiled his strange smile. I was waiting for you. Why were you waiting for us? Somov asked. It happened. Hoffman threw his head back and stared at the dirty ceiling. What happened? He came. Who came? He is the true master of the world. Okay, wait, let's go in order. Somov stopped Hoffman with a movement of his hand. Are you the author of this game? He has come and will reign forever and ever, Hoffman continued, glancing briefly at the computer disk in Somov's hand. I did it. I waited, and the time has come. Listen, answer one question at a time, Chashchin broke down and intervened. Is this your game? The game? Yes, this is my game, although not really mine. I'm just a conductor. He chose me. I am the chosen one. People playing your game are found dead. Is there anything you can tell us? That's right, dead. Hoffman looked point blank at Somov. What do you mean everything is right? That's right. There must be 666 of them. Who are they? Somov exchanged glances, Chashchin, and fidgeted impatiently on the sofa. His number is a number of man. 666. Right. I see that you don't want to answer specific questions, so you will come with us. Get ready. I will answer. I'll answer everything. Hoffman looked tiredly at Somov. Everything has already happened, and I will answer. Just don't interrupt me. Tell me only specifically everything you know. Okay, I'll tell you everything. I did his job. Whom? More specifically. The true master of the world, removed from power. The true ruler, driven into the underworld as a result of the treacherous conspiracy. He gave me the keys to create a game throughout which he could enter. Just don't interrupt me. Hoffman almost shouted, noticing Somov's reaction to his story. I created the game. Or rather, not me, but he played through me. The whole world plays it. Have you seen it in action? No, you can't have. This is life itself. The game is beautiful. Everything is so real. I am a talented programmer, Hoffman continued. Yes, I am very talented. I can do everything on a computer. I followed his instructions, I created a game, and I opened the gate, and it was given to him to put the spirit into the image of the beast, so the image of the beast will both speak and act in such a way that everyone who would not worship the image of the beast was killed. This is the revelation of John the theologian. Have you read it? No, I didn't. What else did you want to tell us? Somov asked. Continue. The prediction came true. Thousands play it. Hoffman began to whisper, leaning towards Somov. Thousands are playing, but he kills selectively. He kills young guys between the ages of 14 and 18. He kills on full moon nights, kills those who play, alone with the computer, and those who have reached the last level and saw him. Everything in this world is real. Feelings, thoughts, our fantasies, all this exists. A computer game is already a whole universe, and I created it. I created the universe for him. The game has spread all over the world. His universe has taken over the world. Hoffman lowered his eyes, then looked up at Somov again. 666 people must die. His power takes from them. He will let the 667th kill him in the game to be reborn through him into our world. Okay, that's enough. Let's go, said Somov. Back home, Somov jerked open the door to his son's bedroom. His son was lying on the bed. Hey, Dad, he said softly. How are you? I should ask you how you're doing, really. What are you thinking? Why are you not at university anymore? We don't need university anymore, Dad. Everything will be fine. I've just finished playing. Now let's get serious. Look. Somov stopped. A strange orange fire flashed in the son's eyes. Or maybe it was the reflection of the light from the lamp on the wall. Simov shifted his gaze to where his son's hand was pointing, to the screen on the computer monitor that was on. There he saw emblazed across the screen, complete victory, game over. Now everything will be fine, he heard his son's voice. Everything will be fine. Hi everyone, thank you so much for listening if you made it this far. If you did enjoy the video, please do give me a thumbs up and possibly subscribe if you'd like to. That would really make me so happy, and I'd be eternally grateful. Yes, as you can tell, I'm completely new at this. But yes, thank you for your support, and I hope to see you in the next video.